Yeah, what's going on? It's your man PL, uh, Lawnarchy. We got from right to left. We got QFTV host Quarter from the Valley. We got Hatterack. We got DJ Jamel Rockwell. Um, to my right, off camera in co-moderation mode. We got Godson,
What up? What up?
and then myself, PL. Um, I was, we've talked a couple of times about how 2020 is, it's been a long year and it's not necessarily. I mean, it's been a little more difficult than the average years that we've encountered because of pandemic and shutdowns and business closings and having to change how we pretty much live on the fly. Um, in that time, I have found myself going back and watching a lot of old movies. Um, just enjoying people being able to go outside and go to a concert, stuff like that, through film, living vicariously. I was watching "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker," and the scene came on when uh, young Jack Spade is talking to Bernie Casey's character, and as Bernie Casey's character is showing up, it's a like a little trio of cats playing music behind him as he's a little marching behind him. They're playing his music and
Oh, Slade, John Slade.
John Slade.
That's right,
what,
Jack
yeah.
Spade, John Slade. That's
Jack,
right.
Jack.
And so Spade was like, "Hey man, what's up with this?" And John Slade was like, "It's your theme music.
Every superhero has this.
Every good hero should have some." And I was like, "Oh man, that's just the dopest thing I've heard in a long time." The way Bernie Casey delivered that line, he was all smooth with it, and it got me thinking, man, what would my theme music be now? Um, I'm gonna save mine for a little bit later, but I'm really interested to know what you guys' theme music would be for yourselves. That when you just no matter what it is, this is the music that's gonna be playing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like it may be playing in a sad, melancholy tone because you just you lost something or somebody passed or something like that, or maybe playing in a super upbeat manner because you just got you some bread or some head. I don't know. um, so what would be your theme song? I'm gonna start with you, Rockwell.
Okay. Uh, so I would say up until recently, my walking monologue would be Razzcast Solo Nice Diamond D remix. Uh, that just had a very. I think we talked about it in the previous recording. Just that song really just had a lot of impact on me about traditional hip hop structure and sample selection and shit like that. And it's just a real. It's a sinister. It's a sinister. There's a real sinister sound to it without it being an evil song. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I thought that was a good 30-mile-an-hour drive song. You know what I mean?
So is that kind of like you, a real sinister sound without being evil?
Yes, maybe Sith like. Yes, maybe. But as of recently,
Bro.
I mean, it may sound what do they call it? I mean, this may sound super generic or whatnot, but Wakanda is been my fucking walking theme song for long. The Wakanda thing, where like as soon as they go in Black Panther, as soon as they go in and they show the city, which is weird that is produced by white men, but
it did freak me out. Not freak, but trip me out a little bit when I found out that there was a little hippie ass white dude. That did
Ludwig Van Goranson is he's cold.
Oh, he cold the motherfucker.
Ludwig Göransson is not a band.
Yeah, he cold. But it just when I saw him, I was like, blah.
Damn. But no, like that's some very regal black shit going on right there. Some very, very regal, very monarchical king shit. You know what I mean? It both gives you an uplift and a push forward. So I think that's like good walking monologue music.
Oh, okay. All right. What's the name of it?
It's just Wakanda.
It's just called Wakanda?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out specifically because
you know what I'm
I figured that's what you were talking about, but I still want to.
And now that I think about it, he kind of jacked. He kind of swears jacked now Rogers a little bit.
From Coming to America.
Yeah, that's damn near the motorcade.
But you see
that's the same. It's gotta be the same key.
But see the orchestra play that though. That shit is impactful though.
What's that?
That Wakanda.
To see the production of yeah. No, it was
because he actually went to where's the
They were in London for that. They went to Abbey Road. They recorded that at Abbey Road.
But the actual country that the composer for Black Panther went to for
Did he go to South Africa?
He was in South Africa for a lot of it.
He actually went there to go actually touch down and hear the actual drums to get the
and the djembe drums. Right. Djembe drums.
And they went back and they composed that shit, bro. And to see them put that together was like, wow. Yeah.
All right. Quarter from the Valley. What would be your theme music, my man?
Come on, man. You gotta know, man. You gotta know what my theme music will be, man. If you don't, now you know.
You can't play it?
Oh, my bad. Man, come on. Rock him, man. Juice. You already know that, dog. Sip the juice. I got enough to go around. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You already knew that.
Just about to have Rakim people coming looking for us. I sure enough don't need YouTube sending me no email talking about, hey,
that one nigga, yeah.
Notice you played some Rakim during your track, during your video. We gonna
rah, DMCA.
That one motherfucker. We caught him. Hey.
Man, yeah, I don't have no desire to get that email again. I've gotten it a few times already. Oh man, Hatterack, the Hatterack Squizzerack.
Weezat's Hatterack.
Mine ain't even a rap song.
It don't have to
I
be.
fuck with James heavy, so mine gotta be the Big Payback.
Oh, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. Oh, man.
Absolutely.
I thought you were gonna say Papa Don't Take No Mess.
That, oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's Papa.
Hey.
Yeah. The Big Payback.
Hey, now that's a good that's a good first in Black history. What is the first walking monologue song for Black folk?
Walking monologue song for Black folk.
Black and I'm proud. Say it loud.
No, that's gotta be Take the A Train.
Maybe. Okay. But in terms of Black America, as in terms of in contrast to other, I would probably say it loud.
Well, yeah, I mean that's an easy one to bring everybody together on. But what was the first time somebody was like they heard some shit on the phonograph and then just walked out the door and was like,
Oh well, shit, bro.
yeah.
I mean, that ain't no telling when that happened.
Yeah,
That
bro. Like, yeah.
we've been putting it down for a long time, so that's.
But I would have to say it probably does not.
Breed ain't no feature in your front. No.
But it probably does not. But it probably does not precede recorded music, right? Don't you think?
Damn.
Because I would say most of us that got our walking monologues we all got it from movies or recordings.
What about slave spirituals that doubled as instructions on how to get to the Underground Railroad and get north of freedom?
It may technically meet the criteria, but
no, it exactly qualifies. In reading the autobiography of Frederick Douglass, he would talk about, you would hear the soul of black folks in real terms going between the errands between this master's house and that master's house. Singing, right? Just in the woods, going, because that was their only moment of freedom. That was the only time that you were not watched, not supervised, still under a task, but if somebody stopped you, I had to pass. And he was like, you would hear the broken English.
Or the Saints go marching in type stuff like
that. Just the wailing.
Yeah.
The shit that even though the sounds that Anita Baker makes in between words, that the shit that Rochelle Farrell does in her runs, right? That. So yeah, I think that definitely qualifies, bro.
Okay.
Real talk.
Godson, what would your theme music be?
For 2020 pimping?
I mean, not necessarily for 2020. Just if it's gonna be for 2020, that's cool. But it doesn't necessarily have to be for 2020. It just.
I mean, I'm gonna just say for 2020 because I mean, just trying to keep it fluid. I mean, Charlie Parker, Little Suede Shoes. You know, he got congos in the back. There's a tropical feel. Life's a beach, right? Even when it ain't, life's a beach, right? And his alto, solo, and riffs and runs are not in step with the metronome of the rest of the track, but it's always on time, right? And I think that's kind of metaphor for how we gotta move, right? It ain't always gonna look orthodox. It ain't always gonna look like, especially nowadays, we just make so many adjustments. You gotta move, you gotta go, you gotta do what you gotta do, but if it's on time, it's on time, right? And you find that space, that pocket. I mean, like, it's just us, right? Like, or make it one.
All right. Well, when I say mine, for those who know me, it'll probably be no surprise, but it'll be a surprise because you'll be like, "Oh man, I didn't even think of that." My theme music is 100% totally Redman. I'll Be That. From the intro to the hook to the verses, that is everything that I have lived probably for the past 15, 20 years, man. I'll be that. I walk by niggas say he ain't shit. Fuck it. I'll be that.
He ain't shit.
I'll be that.
Actually, you know, my 1A walking theme music as a teenager would have been Redman Case Closed. Off Muddy Waters album.
Yeah.
That beat was just ridiculous. That was vintage rock wild right there. Vintage.
As a teenager, mine would have been Black still in the hour of chaos.
Nice.
Cause I indeed got a letter from the government. I opened and read it, and it said they were suckers. Picture me for the army or whatever.
Selective service at 18. Yeah.
Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Yeah, so it was definitely Black Steel in the Iron Chaos.
Hey, you know what? On some real shit though, I don't know how. I mean, our generation, just real talk, and I might be biased as fuck, whatever. I don't know how we picked one when we had so many. And to some degree, I feel like the best of, right?